Nkok Nkente don't so marry. Hey.
Oh, chairman.
Kwame.
And no okay, senior.
Oh no, never mind the baby me bobo so keke.
Oh, chairman, me di chiremu beba. Ente sa. Me di chiremu beba. Nti o ma me akwanya ya be kan ho asem.
Agric minister no muto no aka nchemu be bi no.
Oh, chairman, o de nya abotre.
Ame omo di bi ye nkwan. Kokko nkwan. And omo di bi nso che kakra. And omo pe ensasi ho. And I just say omo de no monsam. And omo di bi nso ye froye. Ti omo ye froye no omo ye nam ka enso kakra e de kan ho. It's just say
Ghana for mo pa.
Nkok ne de say no program no Kwame o ma say din no. Say Nkok Nkente bio.
Na dey.
And modern Nkente.
Come on, I don't know.
Say o man panyin.
Ya mama.
Everyone kakra.
Ni kwa say o asem bi wo ha.
Say economic empowerment. Inti ma say nya ma odwetri. Na wa shi dwetri.
Chairman.
Na onim ya ma bufu kra. Say yes. Minister so mu ya no o video they are sending no.
Of course,
more.
Chairman. Me better na wa video so.
Ampa.
I can't once.
Ampa.
Say, look. O pese obo obi a na wa bo ano. Oh, yen sum fidie sa we fidie no aban sum enipa. Chairman, ya nam eti we poultry ye say enya ponchi o. Na ya yen say efie mu ya ja poultry pogo no na ho na obi an kope na bia nini na onyi a na sabi ya ton na say yakum ni yi. Na de sabi ono no o just o yen poultry 50 ba ko 50 no. Sabi ba no sabi ahobase o. Nipa na ka say na ho di wo fam. Poultry farm you who have I said I'll buy any person pass or boadia. Oh, the Enfa region be a oh, just when this in the one person from each region. Next, Kadodo now, pass all the Shimuno, Yenchemu, say 16 regions.
Yeah,
Yenchemu, a bit swatching be. Say any panel, a yen cassia, which my friend Padodo, 1 Montana, or person or moment you need near to your cabo.
That's true.
So that the sobedding a bumper so. Because, German, averagely, so over poultry 100 BR. Utie ya na bunyam be 40 umbe 60 bi wow ompo na service bi omo yes under strict supervision ye momunro ye hwe omo ye prepare because niam akra ye di wura poultry farm no kra mu no wura mu wi a wo pie ba ye yigu abonten eni kwan se omo ye infect
na ye fumigate mu
yes enti na enso omo nya kane a wo didi 24/7 nipa 50 na ariama no oye no ne valanda so and now oye no fine it was a causing financial loss to this state
just say anju no here
ya ne hu ye chairman me kan ha
okay
say lawyer Kwame no pacho siahuru be ne kom ho Kofi Joe o kuma se me boa siahuru be ne konya ho do man microphone ye kom nchan ye no mu di nkonwo de because we pay poultry farms ahodo e wo Ghana dodo a do man hinkro ne wo
sana mate
emwa omu so omu hia no omu nsa kan de ai bebre wo omu capacity no say aban bo omu e wo sika fam poultry ni nyina e feed poultry e kan wasa nyina e feed so wo feed a obitima ye ho adwuma de amana yi once you have the land na say be unya sika to feed no na enuro na it is a constant supply of medicine so we apply no obitima poultry amana de ayi na ya ignore sa niam we nyina say ya the party for magic 50 mfan ko mu fi na wo di valanda obitima ya adwen
na nya 50 no me ma omo nya 50 na nya amaso chairman
ala hin ya mom
ebi nya 2
how
I'm telling you ebi nya 2
wo ni valanda obi dan ya adwen
ebi nya 2 ebi nya 5 indeed omo akra na beka so 50 ne there because of distribution challenges in Tino omo reduce it to 50 but I've even seen a video but sometimes social media there as I say you could have mischief makers but me Nkok for omo kan se bi onya baako
wow
yeah and Kwame no cross am say wo pese obuan Nkok for say the Charles kan yi na say o say o koma na kokoma na nyen so the business chairman akoko 2 ye the business akoko 5 ye the business. And the moment the minister said, say, Nkok na winkuko ni nyina no, baby a yem de pa, yesi uniska osi ekura we onam se woni sika osi ekura we onam eye na se wokoto na nhwie sira ekura ne kase ye se obetumi awe na nhwie sira
obako na wa break order
na mum sa eye ma ni mienu na ato ye dia obawi ni nyina enti zonkuko mienu na ade amani pa ne se onye fanye business a ene so mehwa be ye ni ho me de ebo me ho a de gbakọ ho ma de a ene maame mo nchi akụkọ ne ba ko na ye fanya fufuo bi ni eri obekunu no awe
na if you feel poultry sale so why poultry ko ya over tom poultry no and that common so we must sorry why poultry also na watch omo de wako bubu na de wako sequence obi a meto bi mfanko dabi
Charles metese minister ichirim se o ma kire omo enkofo obekwa obebi ombeton no na o ma hwe no maye Charles eye no na se ebi anipa no o nkoko bi abe 300 beds braso si etumi ko to nkoko na bibia nsi won kwan se de obetumi organize 300 beds chairman general mesre bisa wo enti hwan pa no obefa nkoko mienu atua ne nsa no na wafaka so de ko ba bia ye je nkoko na abeko ba na transport kwa enyi sika ni nyina mfi memom de honestly maybe minister ni chimu ma yete ase so we ne de in fact I heard him say that I need to give it to him. Say it was a part of also developing taste for
local beds.
Local beds. Enti so Maria or marry because at the end yes mun find developing taste. Enti so man was at the end more de. Enti de benye wa ha no ombeto. But this could not be anything said ye business. Akoko mienu. Miensa nan ananu. Oh, omo de omo say de ebirum de omo pom application bia na omo de asi nchen ni a che kakra de amomo de tua na no owi ado atwa minister twa self no mo de send me
I want me hu no say I want to try video de send minister
some be
so unim say omo ina so largely a party for chairman the omo minister fine say oh honorable Ekopoku e ota ba say ye ni o ka ye na no ba ha no ekukọ no ye twa nu mu kakra we de das yo no abo ya mebi mra bi o
Doctor, I also day.
Bra Kwame.
Papa.
Me da see. I think say impressions be have been created that are wrong. But before I get that, Chairman, I want to say Nra Ghana Mampenyi is Excellency President Mahama or commission a catheterization laboratory.
Hey, Dr. Fournier, your son said, yeah, cath lab.
Chairman. A very serious project akosu.
Yeah, you need to change catheterization and cath lab.
I was President Mahama buy no. One of the policies of can once empa say e be a friend Ghana Medical Trust Fund a friend Mahama case. Na Mahama case no omo mandate largely three. First is to invest in critical medical infrastructure. Ghana NB. Omo buy omo call regional tour. As I say, MRI say Ghana, CT scans Ghana, any other sophisticated machines are also in Yadi Ejuma. So the first mandate is to invest in critical medical way. The second mandate is to, allocate funding for the treatment of medical conditions. Eboka, health insurance intermediary and cover. That's number 2. Number 3. To invest in medical training, specialist doctors, specialist nurses, and what have you. Because of that, when him say, Chairman, in the last 1 year, 36 million Ghana cedis has been invested in Mahama Care has partnered Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons, Ghana College of Nurses and Midwives, and pharmaceuticals to train these health personnel so that whilst we are paying for the treatment of these non-communicable diseases, expensive. No, near trainee health workers on bedding on by they have done that. Chairman, in Shoshemwa say 45% of Ghana and Yama a money passion of Munkwano, non-communicable diseases, diabetes, hypertension, heart attack, stroke, cancer, asthma, and what have you.
Yes.
The treatment, largely is not covered by National Health Insurance Scheme.
Right.
And until a years away no. Chairman onim ni padodoa ye kasa omenya end stage kidney disease how I did Brebusia, a be bought a busia, a be say a busia. And that is why the Ghana Medical Trust Fund was set up. Chairman, what happened in Kolebu? Chairman, I say, oh, and then I say, free to yes, yo, Papa be in a heart attack, why day? We're training. Tama me war Rage Hospital, Legon Hospital, Achimota Hospital. Oh, yeah, Juma near Yubiaba. Now, within a very short time, while we're training, because, Chairman, Osheni Pakumana. Akumano ne pompi moja man chairman. But akumano di can pompi moja man who answer na pompi ama all the rest of the body. Arteries say what akumano your friend coronary arteries.
Yeah.
For the heart. Na sometimes enyi ne nema bitimi ma moja na ewe yemu timi da. Se eda na ekwa akumano na akumano pompi a etimi ko block arteries na sign supply akumano. Into be by so when you myocardial infarction, myocardial infarction, say, Mojana, I was say, significant portions of the heart. No, clots be a blocking. No, ama the heart muscle. Chairman, heart muscle.
Muscle.
Heart muscle. No, Moja and call from antimin call. Inti it has been infected. It just say Moja and call from a call. Inti the cells in that muscle is neither and only a friend heart attack. Now, Chairman, in the medical practice, no. So binya sa we na within a very short time mutimi training kwa ese de makano enti your processes are ye treat no within a very short time, sometimes 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes it may extend there 6 hours, not 12 hours, depending on how severe blockade no eti enti the president mama here or no a part of the processes if bibi angiography say ye cha infoni wa wakoma nim ye de die afa untini nim ama sa die na kwa wakoma no ho e kwa wakoma no atimi twa infoni me ye kire be bia blockade ne den enwo ana be bia apai no chama e fra bibi angioplasty ye kire ne say ye de ade robe fa untini nim already artery of mu artery de wo sire mu ha no ne ye de akwa kwa wakoma ne be bia blockade ne wo no ne ye inflate balloon bi chairman na ebie na sa blockade na wona yeden yetimi asolve ma nipa no wide ato no ana efre bibi stent chairman omura wakoma no intini na moja no fama block na omutimi de droben keto abi ehim se de be ya sa blockade na ekose wona yeden etimi awi etimi
na wo cath lab ho
ni na wo sa cath lab na president mama aya one of the major components ebe save thousands of lives in this country.
And that's a cath lab here be nana ebi ni confirmation doctor bi we.
Doctor no or your doctor no bo adwuma pa. If the health personnel themselves are losing their lives due to some of these conditions, it is incumbent on any leadership to make sure that this issue is solved. That chairman, anya kolebu nkwana yeye biu confirmation. Say I won't say Ghana Medical Trust Fund penny for ne Ashanti Regional Minister Eco Inspector ye be ye ultra-modern facility to solve those issues. Anya honkwa chairman Tamalin so Ghana Medical Trust Fund ye den ACB wo. This is a major step to realizing President Mahama vision say some non-communicable diseases here ni treatment board ding eshri ni pankwano. Gradually we can inch towards making sure say this structure we will begin to be able to solve some of these issues. And to know the mechanic na percutaneous intervention. Chairman, percutaneous coronary intervention. Very PCI. That is what it means. It's me board president Mahama Basu, me board Ghana Medical Trust Fund penny for Madam Obobia Opoku Dako Obojuma. National Insurance Scheme penny for me board Mabasu and a health minister. Within a space of 1 year, on my major health policies are abua ama niema ekoso the national insurance levy president mama ye tabuna free so the largest amount of money e dey acquire to insurance over 9 billion under president mama o ma ya de
emu ahen so ne age free am say
last year e gada about 9 billion emu 8 billion ekoye this year the year has not ended so I don't know the figure but what I know is that the largest amount of money to the national health insurance scheme has been allocated by the government of President Mahama. Me born about so free primary health care and what have you. My idea me born about so nti anopedi. President Mahama say me da ba na say.
About that say now our front page of Daily Graphic President opens new Kolebu Cath Lab ha. Obidi aba I say Dr. Aye, thank you very much. But it is diversionary from Nkok Nkete.
Chairman.
I'll come to you, no problem. I'll see a friend on Nana Kwesi. And then this one says, Chairman General, let's interrogate the Nkok Nkete issue very well. Anyway, the most laughable part about it is that when the minister said they have eaten the whole chicken, that alone automatically destroyed the entire flagship program. Gasti man in break. What's the Mahama heading?
No, sorry, Nkok Nkete na me pesa me kan was.
Meet here.
And Chairman Mitimi Kasa. Chairman Nkok Nkete and then the video aba and penny for born in life. The program has been successful.
Oh,
my main chairman, me the videos in it, maybe actually those watching us on Facebook can look at it. The attorney said, Chairman, it is part of the Feed Ghana program. Now, Feed Ghana program, one main component, Nkok Nkete, a friend of farm to table projects. There were 3 components, Chairman. The first component, the large scale, a friend of the commercial farming, and no, very soon we will roll out. We are looking at about 50 selected commercial poultry farmers. I say each one of them will get about 80,000 beds. Government will give them in the form of loan. Abai will recoup the money. The second pillar is the medium scale one. And no, Abai ebe more ye share o capacity sometimes 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 beds. Na also the aye. Na sike ebe bebuno. Abai Ensaka in the form of loan. Yet me more musika as much as 50,000 cedis to even open or more kukobuno na ometim de aye adwuma. And a final one here Nkok Nkete nankasa. No your friend no you kind of say backyard farming. Now the whole idea of the program no is to one reduce the importation of poultry. The import bill on poultry is about $400 million annually. Chairman, a move 5 Ghana and Nkok Ayedi Ghana no yet me produce just about 5% per. And so the whole idea was to boost local production and what have you. Now, this last part, a friend of Nkok Nkete nankasa backyard farming no. There were 2 intentions. The first intention is to make sure that you be increasing Ghanaian taste for locally produced poultry. It's the minister ne kan ndra no. Nti no ye ma Nkok Nkete na. Before it was given to them no, the ministry allocated contractors the omo brooding nkoko no. Anya say akoko ya wo ne de akoma obi a onye poultry da about 1 month or 6 weeks. Nti omo ba na akoko no
6 weeks.
1 month, 4 weeks to 6 weeks.
6 weeks, they not want to turn across.
There be the information I have is that it was just about 4 weeks to 6, so just about 1 month. Who tell me 1 month? When you wo mumu a enye nkoko a obeka say obi a onye bi da no share na obi. Ene cheche ma amafo. What you say? Ebinya largely the whole idea was 60. Obi enu man nkoko 2. Intimi nua fifi boafo wantimi afa adansidie bia ama e kire say indeed ye ma obi 2 videos na chairman ye echa live Facebook no sankoko no ye 2 enya 2 ebinya 50 ebinya 60 so what is the basis
PR video
okay so we are bekasa enti enye 2 enya no kire say 2 now chairman wakoko ni nyiwie na ujidi se obeton a that is one of the ideas are backing that policy. Otonwa. Na enono abai nje the back. The money you recoup no, ubetim they investing in the next batch of Nkok apesa with the oye. Sa uji this ontonwa. The whole idea is to also boost our taste for local poultry. It's as simple as that. Enti say ebi chama videos na am dey send no ebi de omani omosi omodo omoton ebi so say de yaye no ye gidi say ye ni je ho enti ene abusuafo be consume at the end of the day anka yan consume we would have to go and import into the country, continue increasing food inflation on poultry and water, chairman. And so the policy has not failed. Based on the video I've sent you, the minister rightfully said the whole idea. The whole idea is that the policy no air capture say omobeton no man reinvesting in the next batch of cocoa. It is allowed. It is part of that part of the program. Almost what Mujidi say, we no ye shane ye ni abusuafo ye beton kosua ni bi ye bedin kosua ni bi yankasa ye ni abusuafo ne ye nkrofo ebe ye hu adwuma chairman boni bi anye de it is part of the policy. That's like the minister actually.
Are you saying sir a government policy?
So
sir yeah, Chichenko Kwama Momonre.
So chairman Debbie.
No, also it's part of the policy.
Three phases of the program.
Yes,
but the commercial one no.
But that is not what we were told from the get-go.
Oh, chairman. The documents are there.
Which documents?
Oh, yeah, the program is there.
Yeah, my yes, said. Yeah, economic empowerment.
Yes.
Oman penyi Mahama nankase numasem. Ose ye de mamu na Nkok no mo hwe so na mo nye no mo nyina mo nton ebi betu kusua no mo aton kusua no na mo so mo de ahwe mo. But you are telling me say as part of Nkok Nkente policy document you can say yenri
chairman me ma 3 phases of the program.
Inti yenri bi no wo
the first phase na me kind of commercial poultry has realized the president's vision. The second one the medium scale and also to boost the economic activity that president can want. Even the third one no it is to increase your taste for locally produced no. Ma send you videos chairman mami for your omo kasa omo minister Kopoko abasui. Nkoko e wa manim no they are selling Nkoko.
But minister can we in our parliament.
Chairman, the videos are chairman, why you read Nkok get policy document?
I may say minister and can we our parliament and
the idea is that enya say ni just say omuna like obia or ye bibia do bedi Nkok there be enya ni just inter minister parliament. But we are seeing that a significant number of them are actually going by
the
whole idea. Chairman General.
Agric Minister Eric Opoku. And now one can't change Nkok Nkente have 3 phases. So he didn't say that.
Oh, Nasa chairman, Nasa a video na Babonte.
Chairman, say Agric Minister
fair to the minister because chairman, the document is public. I actually the phases of the program. And chairman, minister needs to be better now and lectures on the whole content of the program. There be another don't mean yes.
Many documents in the way.
Oh chairman, we cry make ni PS ni be ascend am na me dey ascend. In fact, government accountability series Jubilee House or catalog including the processing factor my obechema and chomoba baby or kentampo and what have you. You understand? That is it.
Some are waiting our church. Won't spend 20 minutes. And the idea is simple. Say, minister any opportunity and drop parliament. Church said you walk in Nanka focus on Koye say ya win Kokono na ya send video the amame because me upon the okay and more challenge your home Ghana for no send your selecting go for Kokono ma send me a Ghana ni obi timi nchen ono abeji onyan Kokono
na remember apply say
me ban tia make say because you see who comedian kan say how to apply to get it, you know. Ni na ne yenim ho asem. Ebi em so obi a oye import bia betimi omutie. Ebi ana the making also stand to be corrected. Abo bia bedi be port ne enim mienu chairman. Ye wo mo moto. Ene o ma se be mema na ye ton mo no. Te mo moto no de o moto be for some time and nipa na mu say o ma ho de nkofoma no ton. Port bia di about 6 weeks I say ye ton. Come di more than 6 weeks. How no didi kese pa enti minim how we go keep mu no for 4 weeks or 6 weeks and somebody abra will be free because that time we keep about 6 weeks aya man na we do say ekum ne we
chairman reverend the reason why I disagree the ones I make can say ministry now pay contractors through approved processes and Nkok no Omosho Momuni kakra to a point where Obia Onya Akoko Dabiti may continue to us with Mekai. And I mean this is also the Babonte say Omoye across all districts. District Biano, Omoye just about 10,000 for every district. Omoche 60 per household. That's
50 and
60. That arrangement and details has been put out in a public.
All the 261 districts.
Yes, Omoye Bibia.
Mamin Kaniti for ni and your maybe on the Abane, remember last one and Nkok. Chairman General, in my constituency, Tano South, nobody got more than 5. 5 of them Nkok. They've killed them for light soup and light stew. Now, this one says, why is Dr. Ayer, the NDC communicator, trying everything to change what the minister said in Parliament? This from Tufo Alex in Hamburg, Germany. And then this one says, as an Agric economist, I can say the NDC's Nkok policy has failed. No propaganda can whitewash it. It is the most useless Agric policy in our history as a country. Tell Dr. Ayer he's a fine young gentleman and he should stop embarrassing all of us and himself. Kwabnan Kroma, if beneficiaries are eating their birds instead of rearing them, it raises serious questions about the design and implementation of the program, not just the beneficiaries' actions. Obliterate coming and no by. Doctor, I beg you, what you're doing is an answer story. Stop it. Kwame, let's stop the propaganda on the Nkok. Charles says that one. And then this one also says, okay. Right, let's move on. Just go straight to your point. How come the Nkok have been eaten by the people without the minister getting to know before it happened? I thought they were given to people to monitor. They were giving people to monitor the activities. Dr. Aaron Edu, UPSA. Nkok was set to fail from the onset. And now Charles Usu Ekanum. In case you add some, but I've taken it out. And then, what kind of policy cry was this? It is sad when leaders in this country have good thoughts about the citizens, bring good policies for them, but citizens end up destroying them. Why eat your investment? Chairman General, we are laughing about Nkok, but seriously, it's a huge indictment on the government. And this is a result of their populist sloganeering that have no real benefits. Nyantechi in Sweden and no Abaye. We are watching live in Takwa. Gabriel at UMAT. Good morning, Gabriel. And then this one says, good morning, young man. I'm watching you from Asante Drabin Observatory. Ufusu. And no by and then Nana Amankwa Sapon Kuma Chief Linguist, good morning. And then Kwame, don't worry, Ernest says the NDC will never admit this is a policy failure. And then JC Buako, Dr. Ayer should not mount pressure on himself with the explanation. It seems he knows the project better than the minister. And then how can the government think about the Nkok? How? How can this be a policy? Well, it is. That's what Dr. I is trying to explain. Charles,
Chairman,
2 okay.
1 second. Chairman.
Yeah.
Me making only 2 comments. Chairman, number one. Number one. Videos now, Chairman, media send you no. From more than 10 people are beneficiaries of Nkok. Chairman, the video shows that significant number of people are beneficiaries of the program. Chairman.
10 years significant.
They are still doing
Doctor,
no. And I see a team coach will be thousands of.
So you are saying significant.
So I'm saying that
I am asking you to adduce evidence.
People are still wearing Nkok business. The whole idea no cost.
Okay, let me answer one simple question.
Chairman, if nipa ba ku mienu bi anamiensa akọ in check account from what the complete intention of the project is. Chairman, we cannot say the policy has failed. Yes, sir, it is not fair because there is ample evidence to suggest that the policy has largely succeeded based on the videos that Chairman media sent on. But I can understand the haste from typically MPP. For Chairman, Mumu say I'm independent people. No questions I will be sending legitimate questions. Yeah, they are too equal to Jimmy. But as a MPP before. Pentem too much say the debut no omo pe kwan bi so eka police no ho asem bone even when the argument they are making no omunti substantiate.
But minister ne kasa yo, onya obi ne kasa.
Minister video na ba bonti ne cheba. Only just about 1 minute video. Okasa bebre o. Okasa bebre kanema pi wasam. It will not be fair, Sir Chairman. Yakofa 1 minute video to represent a whole presentation of minister here before the committee. That is my issue. My chairman, yes, chairman. Video sam the amount no. Done the PFE say indeed program.
What can I say? We say part of the program. Let me say, you be man for any taste. Na portrait na you be here. You be to me. Now they open taste. That's why we portrait. Why we are and also case being a woman. And he a part of the program. Say ombe tima ribi. Now mo we are no man your taste. Say we are Nkok and family.
No.
Why we are we? Can be crying. Minimum the entire say minister cry this asking we cry. But
who say
one more can say monye na mon ribi na mon tombi. I don't know what decided to say. I demand you and requirement, Tom. Maybe Nina, so Mama Hokine says all to be. And who case I saw my war at the
and no amount for bidding them say policy that fail. But be what the policy has not they have not failed based on the evidence I have been able to adduce to you. Chairman General platform na Bawumia amount for who say this is what is going on. So that's the
see a bit man policy no I feel ana inferior. Yeah, the total policy, no.
Yes. And that will come very soon.
Yeah, can say. Yeah, starting with commercial farmers, no. Medium farmers, yeah, starting. Yeah, starting. Yeah, say yeah, man, go for taste.
Yes.
Taste you want something about now, yeah.
And no, the commercial one now can say will start. The revenue as a week.
Yeah, to me, can you now? Because the idea you need one dance. Say video already buy. We see nipa 10. There were 260 districts.
61
districts. 261 districts. No, say nipa 10 video ni enya. Now they can't some crana. Sabi we am Brazil. In kasa obo.
Oh yes. Me know ya.
Emunye druza. Say e kind of district bia mpo. So was the Bible 800,000 according to the
No. So every district be almost 10,000.
10,000.
Yes.
10,000. And the old data said 10,000. A be a move 5 or 6,000 crowd. Ya ton. Oma realize this amount of money. And Oma we be. 24 said the Oyam human dear no. We found some. It is a Sabi Wayen walk up and Kuku 50. And a beer a move 10 and 20 we no 30. Why we move 10? I am part of the program. I'm not 20. I mean, no answer. But I can hear details here then now. And see, the actually said, me go, but you water Roman. The actually said, minister say, Nkok no crown, the say, one say, when you work could do away, which is the Raman Hokine. But I was saying, who video, I'm a minister Kono. The minister of Kono and media and Quino.
But so I say a policy no.
I don't want minister Kono. In fact, me who say, almost share policy ni mu den. So minister no kuro wade na e ba ye no. Say no ye ni age ho.
Are we saying ye pa say Ghana aban say
aban say first na Ghana kokko na nye ye de. Afa na obe kire yen say de Ghana kokko ye de. Afa na aban ye be kire yen. Charles ba to so we are ma bem.
Enti me someone dey make kan answer me nu dog. In fact what Quite fast out say church
amade na mu da hopa
but the ama entimi ma wo de no say yen ka say ye gidi ana ye nyin say me judi di say the wa kan na policy so mo ye ne sa de di kan say ye concentrate on commercial farmers no kra I ka say go for credit man be 20,000 and ye be 50,000 a year so omo de wo de omo ye susudua I am not because farmers na dey. E wo dada. Nemum say a share policy nim say. You person e boost Nkok for taste. Your man Nkok for enu da ho.
There be. You say chema, o chemu ye. Me say you person e boosting the Ghanaian taste in locally produced.
Yes, and this is locally produced.
This is locally produced. So as what kind of come we are reverend.
Mpacho, one question. Say locally produced.
Yes.
Enti Nkok Nkente efri hin aban ko towe.
Oh, chairman, some of you can say the information I have is on say ebu onuma the whole idea was initially no not ye importing it fully chicken yanye wa bontia
but we locally produced
but we no
and I say locally produced a bank or tower hin
chairman I know the sisi ameno kasa I know there are hatcheries in Ghana omoyebi but me to be more full details on whether or hatcheries in Ghana.
How many beds any of the started project?
Chairman, I think it was oye calculation now 10,000 multiplied by 261 now. Then we are looking about almost 300,000 beds for this particular Nkok, the third part of it. You know. That is what this calculation shows. But
10,000 by 261?
Yes. That's about 261,000. Into almost 300,000. It can even be more.
We're talking millions here.
No. So the millions, the commercial, we now say will be about 80,000, which will start very soon.
But
very, very soon.
But 10,000 by 261, no, and yet 300,000. No.
Me say, Chairman. Okay, Mami,
Chairman, I'm the dog compensation and back us in Nibu.
Oh, I didn't hear. Such Chairman, maybe some question. Chairman, maybe some question.
Me can be now. Policy the much me mother. Yatias here pa.
Ah, oh yeah, Chairman. Yes.
Charge by
2.6 million.
Yes. Chairman, 2.6 million. Yes.
2.6 million. No. You bet him say a successful.
If
you have data on the 2.6 million. Dudwa, you person you boost your tasting tea. Yahweh. And so Yahweh. Mrabia is in Hokwan. Any day ya tom me bo
Charles
me mouse
answer na be do ho no
chairman onim say
yentia me bisa sa question no 2.6 million beds are you saying say a locally produced
chairman na me mouse information say I know there are hatcheries in Ghana
we produced
me produce say ni na
that was a local.
Oh, mama.
Oh, say a locally produced.
No,
yeah, per se acquired taste.
No. Chairman, they make us say
we per se boost the local industry.
Yes, but the information material is not there. Say make us say all of them were actually produced in Ghana. It is an information I can get for you, but with the Reverend Can yesterday when the issue broke, me community. The information I have is that there will be a full accountability and can say documentary on the success of this Nkok in very few weeks from now. And Chairman say ba me ankasa me ba sa platform we so aba be kan me no ba be kan 170 and natural and do and me birthday 10 July me ba aba be kan 170 on this particular program but all
but
you know Chairman,
I want clarity.
I'm very confident
but I want clarity say me pe clarity on bibi I can earlier because and so you the be kan sem that
Chairman Mate
o say a three-faced the commercial
one.
The one is the second one is the medium scale.
Yes, medium scale.
And that eating the beds itself was part of the policy.
The backyard farming, the backyard. That's the
third. And Nkok minister a part of the policy.
Yes.
Okay.
Chairman, me da sepa.
And patriotic for nyame na mekae. Dr. Samia say
1 second.
Minister na say mo kan say bi awie Nkok no. A part of the policy.
Yes.
Okay.
Discrimination are discriminating among ourselves. I did a binding check. I may be a team and we be Miss me again. And
then I'm be
once we be
yes. Send us a bit who could be the anti-marrying and one conquering. And the Sentina Chama may stress say, Yinya. Established farmers in Dada. A Juma Muyano. Now a buying so much saying. Bibia, the politics come with
only the first phase of it. Make some commercial farmers.
Oh, don't batch on me, Bo.
Hey, Reverend.
Don't batch on me, but 2.6 million. And you have to come with some no. So, we're on a district level now. A kit to everywhere, this cost 10,000 district. Nipaka crab in the bit. But Okaboma, a 2.6 million. Me bacho enya abansika na de kotoy
abansika
nya o manisika nya sika aba enti me tua to obi atua to nanso obi betima nya bi ayen akwa akọwe abra me nya bi nwia
Reverend na o apply na wanya
enti me ka say
na you apply we
you apply
oh chairman Chairman,
people applied.
The point is that Chairman, say you must show interest. Say okay.
Okay.
You must show interest. You must show interest. Oh, it's a ministry. Your ministry be every region. And if you want to do it, you can do it. I remember the involvement of the Ashanti minister.
Amen.
Na nyame mo na onya konke nketu kaka won backyard.
Mami comment in Mesaba. This one says, is Dr. Aya sure he's prepared for this conversation this morning?
Oh, Chairman, how?
Details. PK Sapon says the local suppliers of Nkok Nkente have been crying. The government is yet to pay them for supplying the chicks. Meanwhile, the beneficiaries have already slaughtered them for pepper soup. And then this one says, at first they said the guinea fowls had flown to Burkina. Now the Nkok are being consumed by beneficiaries. This happened when a so-called national policy is given to only party members. Kwesi Reynolds, Aguna Odobing. I'm sad today, Kwame. So what was the purpose of Nkok Nkente? How much money was sunk into the program? Was government going to recoup all the money? How is this program going to be sustainable when participants have reportedly consumed the chicken? It is just like the sanitary pad issue. It is just money for party faithful. Brichum and no abaye. Oh, I see. Maybe 1 second. Okay, the backyard was supposed to be sold and make money to reinvest into the business and ultimately sell and also consume. They were asked to form cooperatives in the various districts and apply. Comfort sends that one in. According to the Food and Agric Minister, Nkok Nkente project started with a pilot phase that distributed 720,000 beds. The government has so far procured a grand total of 3 million for nationwide distribution and not 2.6. JC Boako, thank you for bringing us up to speed. And then Musa Abatwa and Asawasi, Dr. Aya's presentation is excellent and informative. I commend him for explaining the technical aspects of the health sector. Okay. And I applaud Madam Ububia Dakopoko. Okay, about Mahama cares. Okay. Happy birthday to Dr. Aya from Musa Abatwa. Tell Dr. Aya evidence of people receiving 3 beds in Nkok Nkente in Kintampo at the Municipal Assembly. People received 3 beds and paid for it. Was it for free or was it paid for?
Oh, for free.
Oh, it was for free, Chairman.
Master Planner, please, you may have to cover.
Evidence,
wait there, my evidence, why? Because Naminim say for free. I don't know about this. And then Charles Bremnianko.
Oh, just a
view. Charles, okay. Okay, and the answer na meko.
50% or yeah, no can be bad. Once a maybe.
The True Faith International now True Faith Church International Fanko say their youth, they present a night of prayer and worship at Ofanko Parish opposite the Pentecostal Church of Ofanko Barrier at Noye Ochina 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. The theme is worshiping the beauty of His Holiness. The host is Solomon Ba Ampedu, Ofanko Zonal Youth President, and the guest Pastor Gideon Kubi, Tichiman Jama Branch. Into True Faith Church International Fanko Zonal Youth presents a night of prayer and worship. That is tomorrow, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. It says, come one, come all, and your life won't be the same. Is this gentleman, Dr. Aye, telling us that eating the beds was part of the policy? Yes, George, it was. And then moving on, this policy is the same as the 24-hour market policy. It is also a failure from the get-go. Market somewhere, Chairman General. And then the government has so far procured a grand total of 3 million beds for nationwide distribution. Okay, JC Boako has told us already. Thank you very much. And then, all right. Vivi, Ave Debrem.
Menka say, Dr. Ayasi. nhyiremu a ɔde aba ɛwɔ ɔhyehyɛ mu ɛsan sɛ Kwame na madwi mu deɛ na mehu ne sɛ nhyehyɛ no afeli na mmom ɔkyerɛ mu na pɛ me ate aseɛ sɛ o nhyehyɛ no sɛdeɛ aban bɔ ne tiri mu pɔ so ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna asi.
Then why is the minister complaining?
Ɛniti ne ɛno ne asɛm no Kwame deɛ ha adwene kakra wɔ ho nso ne sɛ minister no opa aban mu NDC for obi a ɔkasa kyɛda no ate nim kasa paa ɔdɔmɔ rekɔpuku ɛyɛ baako enti n'asɛm a wɔka no na nka me deɛ mempɛ sɛ mɛgyina no asi bɔne na nkyerɛmu a Dr. Ayede Abada mmate aseɛ ɛne sɛ aban sɛ kaa no a ne yɛte Ghana ha no na yɛnim sɛ nkoko a yɛanyɛ wɔ Ghana ha sɛ dɛɛdɛ aban sɛ kaa no na nka akoko bi a ɛwɔ ha bi a no yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛbɛwe deɛ na nka yɛpɛ na yɛ aburokyerɛ deɛ nti aban sɛ saa na teɛ deɛ a Ghanafoɔ afei mi bɛkyerɛ mu mama hu sɛ nkoko a yɛnyɛ wɔ Ghana ha no ɛɛdɛ nti ɛyɛ a monwi bi ɛno sɛ so nti no aban sɛ saa deɛ a ɔbrɛ mo nkokɔ monyɛ nkokɔ no monyɛ wie a monwi bi na mowie ne sɛ motɛkyerɛma so ɛyɛ mo daa na mo so saa Ghana nkokɔ ɛdo ɛti sɛ firi na ɛkɔ no monwi nkokɔ ɛfiri aburokyire bio ɛti Kwame sɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a ɛne ne kyɛ sɛ deɛ minister aka deɛ na ɔsɛ nkotumi ɛka ne sɛ abusuafoɔ deɛ de si yɛni so si yɛpɛ sɛ Ghanafoɔ hu sɛ saa Ghana nkokɔ ɛdɛ no kwasɛm no we have achieved that deɛ kɔɔyɛ no amanfoɔ no nyaayɛ no ɔmaku awe ayɛ ɔmo dɛ na ɔmo san so kora pɛ bio na ɔmo san so awe aka ho nti we have achieved that. I thought that was what it was supposed to be, not to complain about it. And Kwame nwa kakra are we suggesting say yɛte kurom yi yɛde bɛmɛnwe namti minim sɛ deɛ te but minim sɛ nkɔfoɔ wɔ ha sei no they will usually prefer local ones to foreign ones except say no maka say the local ones
say local ones ne board
ɛwɔ soro I did not know until anapɛi sɛ saa na Ghana for koraa no nyɛ boɔ no nti na monwe deɛ nti na monwe ne sɛ na munim sɛ ɛdɛ enti nkokɔ nketenkete no yɛde baa sɛ yɛde bɛkyerɛ mu sɛ adeɛ no mu ɔdo enti ɛwɔ sɛ mowi bi aban policy akɔ NDC aban policy ne so wɔbɛkyerɛ yɛ nam we yeah technically that's what the government is doing NDC for sɛ Ghana for ne nim sɛ akokɔ na mo ɛdɛ enti ɔmo de nhyehyɛ baaye so ɔmo bɛkyerɛ me ahu sɛ akokɔ na mo ɛdɛ sɛ de bɛtɔ akokɔ na mawe
there be local local
ya to Ghana akokɔ na ne awe aban de Ghana for sika ade atɔ nkokɔ ade ama Ghana for sɛ monwe na mu sa akokɔ na mo ɛdɛ
meba according to master planner wasan baby mo or say people paid 30 cedis before receiving the birds.
Evidence.
And the explanation given for the 30 cedis is that they are going to give it to the farmers who took care of the birds during feeding.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Let your reporters verify. Master planner, Junior Kintampo. Okay, we'll find out. Fifi.
Yeah, in fact, master planner message, I've seen it on social media. And then there was even an explanation to the effect, say, or more they call if they are nearby communities. And nipa no they cause nearby communities, or no one to be mohoka. In nipa no they call no, says can no moji, no modi trianica. Na mesre bisao. And teachers usu, ya wa ye wo me mu nyina. O man de betumi di o masika aye ne se ye de be kire nkofo enkokɔ na mowe. Is that the best use of state money?
Na my presentation there unya o mu no.
Say ye de o man sika de kire Ghana fo nkokɔ na mowe. And this was that
propaganda.
O man sika ayasa bi ye hia bi dia ye kwan, ye hia bi dia ye school. Ye hear be the aboa mankofo anya adwuma ye aban se da bi o de kire yen said ye betumi adwenam. Wow. That's surprising.
11:15.
It's refreshing to note yes, part of the program no just like Charles was suggesting, you be man who are already in the business. Etumiaye. And no betumia boa. That is serious business. And I think that government concentration must go there.
Government concentration must go there.
Because yes, so Professor Kwame Janom, they are employing people to work there, and that is how we build businesses. But to come and tell us that I'm buying this car,
moving on up, and this one says, I'm watching you from Stuttgart in Germany. This is absolutely laughable. Stephen Oforin and no buyer. And then ZK in UK. ZK says, I'd like to wish my son Ora Kufinyako Saka a happy birthday. He's 6 years old today. He lives at Oyare Farm. So Ike ZK in the UK to your son Ora Kufinyako Saka. Happy birthday from your dear father. Kwame, don't worry yourself. 2029 is around the corner. Nana, God bless, in Hamburg, Germany. And then I may say
in fact, former chairman,
yeah,
I was sending a message. I said 10 NDC executives of Fwasia Iribi constituency were given 27 files. Nobody in the constituency here was given more than 3 files.
Chairman.
Yeah.
I said, "Bibi, so
evidence be any."
And Benifo baby said,
"Oh, Mario,
MPP executive I send a message. Now can I say a funny serious
policy?
Pacho baby.
Successful program.
I'm why a quality. So Maya and Kabin free and San Fankugum.
There
And this year by in 2012 and confirmed to Burkina Faso. Oman,
some propaganda and your fake. My yes, sir. See, Reverend said, I don't know who moment now, yes, sir, because some confirm us, you know it's not true. And confirm to confirm.
But I'm kind.
Oh, no, one a kind. No, one a kind, chairman. Mamma, your kind. One a can't send confirm to Equabok in one a kind.
Okay. Which mamma and
Reverend, what do you mean, man, your cancer? Because it is not true.
Really?
Yes. Who said it? Tell me.
Really?
Who said
it is right knowledge. We all
aware of it. Now, do they be outside knowledge?
And Pacho, the documents now, policy documents.
There way.
Send also the old time policy document.
My son, your message, my.
And Pacho to us, Charles.
Clean up.
Yes, starting confirm.
There be a child. I'm not one chairman. You answer the clean up exercise. Say, Drew Bray, a buying a man crofon, Kokomo, Mariam, Miss Korea, into a Monkorean Kokono. Any more the momo. A Dubresos and Congo Clinidia, any in I Congo Clinic. Charles,
Enti Mr. Sir, no man who said Takabo,
I'm not happy and I'm very disappointed because put me in chairman your cast as a Reverend. I will get one hour. Yes, I do. That way they can jam a MPP for you. I woman. I said, now when to me, I will count your cast. It's not true. It's not true.
You're starting confirming young baby and confirm the could do ye. You're buying so swat, yes, science, actually Fanko courses. I feel the amount of some Mokori. See, a idea, a hard drink, Mr. Say, I'm buying a yard papa, maybe because I'm concocting.
Aha, Chama Media Sendo.
I do at the papa, but my father I'm farm, commercial farmers, no. And you can say, other medium scale for so I'm a man who the individuals project program no any project na be fail my account had that but
maybe Sasama or Jim which was saying is he not aware that Manasseh Azria Winnie did a documentary
and Manasseh was lambasted because he couldn't show us who said by the evidence is there. You go and criticize the policy you have no knowledge about.
Through the local government minister can say Ahmed Nyamisha pay plan program is started by Nimunyam for Julius Zebra Nyamisha no on the way some men that be akra na yesisi nkrum ne yem portable money enema the papa because chairman say inconvenience Ghana for no kra na e be sabi you ye be dwen hu say efi ni ye ya na ye den ye be clean ne me how ne say ye be ya hu yi fi ni gu kwano ina na na ba sisa.
Good question.
I say you should talk within just an hour and answer 30 minutes time. Because Ghana ha ye kumdwa for ye didwa aban e baaye no sabi media minim doctor ha won e kasa ma aban minim aban hihya waye a ma nnwuma hodo aba ma Ghana for do ne de enya bi eye ye the number of people now me nnwuma zoom line the contract now I expire you see ka zoom line ho na ka anka the cars na den trucks nam kwan munti no ye betima side aguma den amnako chama me fie say met me ya chiro say amekasa 3 weeks ni me obi ama na me fa me bola ana me ya be si kwan ho na ye chichire ka ho ade ntia obi ana nka o ya adwuma kane a ye se na adwuma kran so ani no ye yi na free ho no ya mfa bia ma me sha nan sabi o benefo se tu anhyem na kuma sema ye kase indika ye yi obi free ho de se de obi ye den eba enti nsiesie ye momo na ye siesie wi ya me de bola no ye de ko fan ye ko he na ye gu kwa ho nyina se ya nsesa e demand sa ne ayi nim se ye wo raining season mu na ye osisi na se nsuo ka se eja mu na emfa so de ben eni benya out of the cleaning na ya ye enti me dem se de ewura Ahmed Ibrahim e kan no decision na aban de gina so say on renew Zoomline contract no so aban reconsider that decision na e de yade kese na because a feed the adeba enti yanti ase se assemblies no de na ye look chama kromo hu
omemu
sa omaimu CSOs ni ye nuanum bi journalist for e wo omaimu na ese kroyo omu na ese kroyi omai na kanya sa for the first time it is say CSOs be court ade say omampani Mahama so oyi IGP na omu ntia ase enti ye ma na nyino what be that nti de course yi course okrom nti omu ye osofo bi bisa na anu say anyansafo me de bi bisa say ni die fo no wo
Mami
Fensio seems to know everything. Chama memfa nima mienu pay for so. 2024 elections. Na nima mienu edi titimba kese pa. Eye LGBTQ+. Any galaxy.
Yeah.
Me bisa say form ni. You lawyer or
oh he's still talking.
But ahodina na eshema CSOs ahodo. Ye di shema na e bo hu da wuro sa kane no e wo hibiem. In fact galam say journalists ahodo na say nsuosi o table so any serious ahodo ebinim threatening court actions ebinim kan sem ahodo na yi na no today at say ya man yang ya just say be ni hie ni anyai that kind of regime change agenda na ya nwi on mine ho ya dwi amanyukuo ni de ebenya ho de a anhwe ya na no de esi ye chairman anhwe nyame anya adom na me da nyame asese sa Thanksgiving service na court any mpaibo no nyame tie yen ndo hwe metiofo nhihye bi a omde ba bia se nsuo beto na atofa ho nyese omo na nka ne yi o eye Ghana fo su a yesu ayam hihye da yen so a yesu go nyankopon so no ana ama onyame dan wiem sesen wiem de ma oman but we have to be careful
me da say
the way I can some afedu ba bia na say ye nyina ye mu oman mu no let wrong be wrong and let right be right.
Are you saying say LGBTQ nigga I'm saying it was a regime change agenda?
Of course, man.
Nothing less.
Of course.
Entina anya adia na amount for because of
no. What has changed?
Well, I leave it there. Now, Doc, interestingly, document area forwarding. Number 9 was a poultry industry revitalization. Nkok farmers farm to table project. 50 Nkok farmers supported to produce 80,000 birds each.
Yes.
Target 4 million birds. B, intensification program. 500 poultry farmers producing 3 million birds. C is the conversation we're having. Nkok Nkente backyard poultry initiative. Target 3 million birds for households.
Yes.
Focus on women and youth. 13,000 farmers in 12 districts already received 720,000 birds in the pilot phase. National launch before October 2025. Poultry processing plant Bechem procurement completed. Shortcut in November 2025. It doesn't tell me anything about Nkok.
Oh, chairman, where that's a chairman. That's a where can say highlights of minister no presentation at the government accountability series.
I see. Thank you.
And the chairman said they may kind now or phase 1 which is A, B, and C. The mechanic now has been summarized under this program now. Explanation now, me explain more.
But I want to say the key word was to produce. Baby, anyone who said to acquire taste for local
chairman,
chicken.
We summary of the presentation. And to go details into it.
Details.
Details. Chairman, we in the presentation. Me say I will send
details.
Full details. Chairman. Now,
my fifi nabra.
Yo, chairman, me that say.
Empacho to Nkok.
Bigidi say ene krumasi si no akoba nisa. Isan say wa said de sonko hwe na esiesi krum no. Oman forma said de na anya dwuma. Eno se sunti no akoba ne se gisie nyina no ye bataboa na ye hwe ni tumi sisi krum. Isan say de na kofa we buy. De kofa we buy nyina ye nsu ana no toye. Na ewudi adidi oman kofo free mu say Japade, Kofo Numa, and the Kekeka ho. And I know me ba be kan say, Nema Mutisem pa say, Insue Tote. Ne a reader a train the kobu drains in chain. Near Nimpe say reader in ano, a him kogu drains in moi. Edin Suono a baby wa, a becon Kofufi. Yawo aban adwumaye for Ministry of Local Government o maimu yawo 261 MMDCs ewo ha sei o majego ho afei yese me minya madwuma me konne chairman general onya microphone ya chi Nkok won pra ibisa o enyenye bia no yentume nye to ya mfa to no fa mo nipa pa mo nya se adwuma because I am told that companies are not operating from Manapay to 12 o'clock.
Of course.
What is the cost of saying humana enkwejumano? What is the cost to us? And when you do the cost benefit analysis, is it really giving us a better result? Say, ye be to ye de be man kofo and kofo de be man wono. Ejuma se fatasa was o moye no. Ombe ye se ejuma no. Because ye there. Kwabe wa when is just for the optics, settings, juju and tricks. And the payment yama vice president wakono akojina gata no yama shovel no wasami nsa no de agu wheelbarrow mu near the co near tramfuni near the aba. Whereas sad sika and can confo kwa adwuma ye benya no ye de bon confo pa na Charles Eka Zoom Lion other companies that are into that business. Yet to be more pa. But the end say, oh, it's business as usual. Then the pardon na more na no. It is even creating more problem because more problem in the day, you know. Ni akwa kotiti wi ero ni de gu drains ne so. Utiti good brains ni so wi na sanso akwa kogu gata ni mu. Cost 90 okoye anasa wo bae.
Waba.
Aso mfa so ne dey. Meji dis chairman yes e bi ahokyere bremu no ye nyina beda no adi se de ekoso no ye ni nye ho ye pa enese ye behwe siesie nanso we no de no is just only touching on the symptoms. It is not to the main issues. So person will solve a problem now. Make sure that you employ the people, make sure the people you've employed are also working and giving you results and you are doing a follow-up. Now pass oh, SMS, mommy and papa mo be and quite my incotingatem. Minister for gender. Or no MP for Crown. Hey, video in German gender. Was shall fita. Sabofo. Was shall sauce white and ODDH. Is that a cleaning? We can get people to do the job and pay them. There, but will not give us.
All right, me that's me who video be says here. Zoom line papa ni Sia Japan, right?
Yeah. In fact, no.
Only President Mahama.
Oh, okay. I saw.
Is it a current video or old video? Current.
Because me who video on the maybe another vice president.
Me who current video President Mahama. And Sia Japan of Zoom Lion. In conformity got tenum no. Omo de gu kwan ne nchen. And into wheelbarrow be you na President Mahama Sophie. and I also be a good wheelbarrow. It be omade boga kugu baby for
optics.
But I'm wondering this volume of filth. I don't know how long it will take. It be my free her. But well,
I don't go that
Frank Boating Ejakwa says, Chairman General, tell Charles Owusu his right. The LGBTQ++ and anti-Galamsey campaign agenda, spearheaded by Sam George and others, was simply a regime change agenda. Food for thought. Journalist Kahon, CSU's Kahon. Okay, so we got the picture clear now. But all right, so it's showing on our YouTube channel and Facebook channel. I'm quite surprised though, because sene mutiti got any mgu kwa no na
ni nyina besa kugu got any
well